Hello friends, today I shall be talking on Fisher information, a topic in parametric estimation theory. It is denoted by I theta, where theta is the parameter of interest. And in general, I theta measures the information available in the variate x about theta. So to start with, we have a random variable x that is distributed as with some fx theta. We have the log likelihood L theta equal to log of fx theta. Then we define the score function u theta equal to del theta of L theta. Then the Fisher information I theta is defined as variance of del theta L theta. First partial derivative of log likelihood, that's a function of x, so we can take the variance, and that equals to expected value of del theta L theta whole square. This is happening because expected value of del theta L theta is 0. It is easy to see expected value of del theta L theta is equal to expected value of del theta of log f theta is nothing but del theta fx theta by fx theta. Since we have taken log, the f term is coming below, and this is an expectation over x, not on theta. Theta is fixed and unknown. And if I put the integral, the formula for expectation, this is nothing but del theta fx theta by fx theta times fx theta. Dx. So this fx theta cancels. We take out the del theta term, del theta operation out of the integral sign, and this becomes del theta of integral fx theta dx, which is 1. So del theta of 1 is 0. So expectation is 0. We can write I theta as expected value of del theta L theta whole square, or we can also go under some regularity conditions. This equals expected value of del 2 del theta 2 L theta, second derivative of log likelihood. So this is the definition of I theta, and if we are considering a sample x1, x2, xn sample, then information of theta in that sample is nothing but n times I theta. Since we have IID samples and we have log, sum over variance of sum over x is sum over variance of x, and it becomes n times I theta. Okay, so this so far is the definition of Fisher's information. Now, where do we find it? We have seen two applications of it. Suppose we have theta hat MLE. Then we know theta hat MLE minus theta times root n, the sample size, this converges to normal 0 I theta inverse, where I theta is the feature information. So this is one application, and another application is Cramer-Rao lower bound. It says for any theta n hat unbiased for theta, we have variance of theta n hat is greater than equal to 1 by in theta, information in the sample. So this is the lower bound of the variance of the unbiased estimators of theta. This is a well-known result well-used result in statistics. Now let us do some examples. Suppose we have Bernoulli p-variate x follows Bernoulli p given by the density p to the power x 1 minus p to the power 1 minus x, where x 1 minus x, where x takes values 0 and 1, and p is a real number between 0 and 1. Let us find out the information IP. So what is the log likelihood LP? LP equal to x by p minus 1 minus x by 1 minus p. So if you take log, this becomes log p to the power x plus log 1 minus p to the power 1 minus x. So x comes out. So LP becomes x log p plus 1 minus x times log 1 minus p, and when you take the derivative with respect to p, the derivative of log p is 1 by p, so we get first term as x by p and the second term as minus 1 minus x by 1 minus p, and this we can simplify as x minus p by 1 minus p. So IP is variance of x minus p by 1 minus p, p into 1 minus p. And below we have, since it is variance, we have p squared into 1 minus p whole square. On top we have variance of x, which is p into 1 minus p. So for a Bernoulli variate with parameter p, the Fisher information is 1 by p times 1 minus p. For normal mu sigma square variate, we have sigma square known, mu unknown. So sigma square is known to us. We have the L mu is equal to 1 by root 2 pi sigma comes out because there is no mu and we are taking derivative with respect to mu. So this turns out to be x minus mu by sigma square. and I mu, which is variance of x minus mu by sigma square, is variance of x by sigma to the power 4. So this becomes sigma square by sigma to the power 4, which is nothing but 1 by sigma square. So for normal mu, sigma square variate when sigma square is known. When with sigma square known, the Fisher information I mu of mu is nothing but 1 by sigma square. Thank you. I'll stop here.